Hello Capricorn, this is your November forecast. So November is a little bit like the bridge in between the powerful eclipses that we had last month and next month, when Saturn, your ruler, changes sign and goes out of Scorpio, where it's been for the best part of 3 years, and goes into Sagittarius. A little bit more about that later on. So let's start out with the first major happening of this month, which is that we've got a full moon in Taurus, the money sign, on the 6th of November. And this full moon for you is happening in your 5th house, right here in Taurus. So whenever a full moon lands in a particular house, it shines a light on the affairs of that house and often brings change into that area. So if you have children, there could be some changes, maybe a change in school, a change in arrangements. If you have your own business, there could be a change, a shift happening in that business. Maybe you want to go into business. The 5th house is the house of your own business. Maybe it's shining a light and saying to you, come on, let's get on with it. You've been thinking of doing this for such a long time. It's time to do it. It will also shine a light for you as well with what you feel dissatisfied about in terms of not getting enough fun in your life. It's going to shine a light on that. It's going to say, hey, come on, let's go out dancing. Let's go out on a creative course. Let's do some music. Let's go to the theatre. This is going to really shine a light on where are you neglecting having fun in your life. Now, Caps, yes, I know Pluto's in your sign, but on the 10th of the month, Mars also in your sign, but conjunct this Pluto. So this Mars in your sign should really give you a lot more energy. But when it comes conjunct with Pluto, your will is extremely strong. Nothing is going to get past you. It's very powerful. So it's really good for getting a lot of things done. Make sure you've got an avenue for all this energy that you might well be feeling. And as well, I caution you a little bit because we've got an exact square from Mars to Uranus on the 12th of the month. So this could mean some kind of maybe a blow up in the home, a family thing just coming up that needs to be, the air needs to be cleared. So between the 10th and the 12th, your power is strong and you really should be able to get exactly what you're wanting. So for a lot of this month, got a lot of planets in your 11th house, Capricorn. This is the house of dreams, of wishes. And there's a focus on that for you now because it's not very far off from your birthday, right? Your birthdays are coming along very soon. So what does this mean? Well, it means that it's time now for you to look at your dreams, your wishes, your goals. What do you want to create for yourself when birthday time comes around? Because for you, birthday time, it happens for you at the time of the new year, but it's also birthdays as well coming up for you. So it's important to think about what is it I want to achieve, not only for myself, but also for the world, for humanity. And it's so much easier now that we've got the internet to contribute something. Maybe it's just writing a blog, an article, an experience, sharing a picture, sharing some photography, something beautiful. So what is it you want to share with the world? That is coming up for you this month, Capricorns. And especially as we've got Venus there, it brings you maybe some nice friends, a new friend. We've got Mercury there, so good time to communicate, a good time for working in teams, working with groups of people in some way, collaborating. Collaborating's a key word now with the internet. How can we collaborate, bring information together across boundaries? This is all very powerful during this time for you, my lovely Capricorns. On the 17th of the month, we've got Venus changing sign. Venus comes into Sagittarius and into your 12th house. Capricorns, many of you, you're no stranger to being solitary, to feeling alone. But with Venus there, you're going to love the aloneness, the quietness, the silence. Enjoy that. Take that time out. It is a possibility that a love can come back into your life, or maybe thoughts of a love come back into your life. And then everything starts to move again. We've got, on the 18th of the month, we've got Sun conjunct Saturn, your ruler. And between the 23rd and 27th, we've got Mercury joining Saturn. So this is a good time for putting pen and paper to your dreams, to your wishes. It's a very good time for doing any kind of trainings, coaching, training, either going on a training or giving your own trainings, putting the structure in place so that you can train and maybe do webinars and seminars and workshops yourself with something that you feel very passionate about. On the 22nd of the month, we've got a new moon happening in Sagittarius, which is happening in your 12th house. New moon, new beginnings with your connection to the unconscious, your connection to the unseen, the things that we don't see. Most of the time we're kind of always looking in a very linear way, going from A to B to C, looking at what time it is, what day it is. This is giving you an opportunity to get out of all that, to go to a different level of consciousness. And we're moving towards that. The whole of humanity coming into the age of Aquarius is moving towards that. But this new moon is giving you an opportunity to go more into the spiritual side of yourself. It's a great time for studying astrology, anything in the metaphysical, arts or sciences. It's brilliant for that. And then added to that on the 23rd of the month, the Sun comes into that 12th house as well. And on the 29th of the month, Mercury also joins all these planets into your 12th house. So it's really important, especially for the second part of the month, Capricorns, to reflect on the year. What are you happy with? I know you're very critical of yourself. You always want to achieve more than you have, but look at what you've accomplished. Really give yourself the due. And also, yes, look at the things that you want to accomplish. You are that goat and you do make it step by step up that mountain. So take the opportunity for the time out to look at the things that are really important that you want to accomplish for this coming year. Birthdays, of course, coming up very soon. As I said, Saturn is changing sign next month on the 24th of next month. It moves out of your 11th, comes into this 12th house. And more of that, of course, in much more detail for you next month. And it's going to mean a big shift for us all globally. We're going to have a shift in education, how we teach, how we learn. The structures of education will change. Structures of religion will come under pressure of some sort. Religion will hit the news even more. We'll be looking at how we rule, the laws, the legal structures are going to be changing dramatically. Space travel will open up. Spirituality will take a new level and become more real. So it's very, very exciting, and it's your ruler, of course, Capricorn. So it's going to mean a lot for you. And I will be doing, of course, a separate video on this ingress of Saturn into Sagittarius next month. So please look out for that. And of course, next month, I'll be looking at how it's going to affect you in the 12th house for the next almost 3 years to come. So I wish you a very great month. Thank you for subscribing, commenting and sharing and liking. And from me, bye for now.